welcome back to my channel. My name is Tamisha, also known as Mrs. Coda. So in this video series I'm going to be taking you guys inside the clinic to try my best to give you a real world experience. So I hope you are ready for the ride. Each of these videos is going to be a nice different scenario. So if you have any questions, just make sure you leave it in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe. If you want more videos like this, just let me know. I will do my best to make it happen for you. Again, this is me working in the clinic to try to give you some real world scenarios. All right, let's roll. Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tamisha, also known as Mrs. Coda. So today in this video, I'm going to show you how to perform a safe sliding board transfer with your patient. I have my helper here, Mr. Delano, who is going to be working with me to show you guys how this is done. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to be moving from the wheelchair to the mat. All right, now when you're working in the clinic, a lot of times with the mats can rise up, the mats can rise down. Same thing, again, if you're working in the clinic, in the patient's room, their bed can go up, it can go down. We are going to definitely use that functionality in this video. Obviously, if you're working with someone that has a standard bed, you don't have that functionality, you can still perform this. You just want to make sure you utilizing these steps to make sure that it's smooth and it is safe. So the first thing you always want to make sure is that the wheelchair is properly positioned in a 45-degree angle, which he is already positioned in. Okay, the second thing is you're going to want to remove the armrest that's closest to the mat. All right, so I'm going to remove the armrest, and don't worry, in a different video I can show you how to remove the armrest from your wheelchair, but for this video I'm just going to go ahead and remove it. How you doing, Mr. Delano, today?
I'm fine this morning.
Good, good. All right, we're just going to move that out of the way. So Mr. Delano, this is what we like to call a standard sliding board. Okay, now because of your non-weight bearing status and the weakness in your legs, it's very important that we don't put any weight on your legs according to your doctor's orders. All right, so we're going to use the strength of your arms to do this transfer. So what's going to happen is what I'm going to need for you to do, I'm going to need for you to scoot down as much as you can in your seat. So if you can scoot to as close as you can to the edge. Perfect. And you're going to shift your weight slightly away from the mat. So you're going to kind of turn your body slightly away. That's great. Just like that. That's perfect. Now, I just want you to know that I already locked the wheelchair, so the wheelchair is already locked. So before we do anything, Mr. Delano, I'm going to have you just lean back slightly here. Okay. I'm going to have you take the sliding board and you're going to bring it underneath your bump. So you're going to shift your weight to your right. You're going to slide the board underneath you. Okay? Good. And of course, I already made sure the wheelchair is locked. I'm going to do a double check to make sure it's locked. Okay? I'm going to shift them over, make sure we're nice and secure. Okay. Now, whenever you're going from the wheelchair to the mat, you want to make sure that the mat is at its lowest setting. You always want to be slightly below the wheelchair itself. I already did that, so I already know that the mat is at its lowest point. So, Mr. Delano, I'm going to have you go ahead and you're going to put one hand on the sliding board, okay, and you're going to push down. The opposite hand that's closest to your armrest, you're going to hold there. And what you're going to do, I'm going to hold the wheelchair, and I'm going to have you start to slide towards the mat, pushing away from the wheelchair. So go ahead and slide. Good. 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 Now, once you're about midway or you're almost there, you can actually move your hand and hold down the opposite end of the sliding board and continue to slide onto the mat. Good job. All right. So that's about it. That's how you do it. So one thing that I want to point out, I did not have him put his hands right here through it because as he's sliding, he's going to pinch his fingers. So I made sure that he kept his hands flat on the board. So Mr. Delano, what we're going to do, we're going to go back. Okay, so I'm going to just have you lift up your bum. Perfect. We're going to put it right back here. So to make his life easier, what I'm going to do, I'm going to lift up the bed height so it's slightly over the wheelchair so he goes in more of a decline. Okay, so I adjusted it. I want to make sure that the wheelchair stays locked and it's properly secure. What I like to do is I like to actually put my feet on the wheelchair wheel to prevent it from moving. I would actually bring myself up onto the mat just for safety as I'm grabbing him by the back on the gate belt. And I'm going to be securing the board as he's transferring them. Okay, so Mr. Long, we're going to do the same thing. You're going to push away from the mat. You're going to bring your hand right there. Good. Once you're secure, you're going to move this hand to the armrest. So you're going to bring this hand up right here. So bring you up. Keep on sliding. Good. Now you're going to put your hand there, slide away, all the way on. Perfect. And then you can actually pull it out. Good. So I talked him through it, but he's able to do this for himself. All right? Make sure you stay locked in. Make sure you subscribe for more videos.